Good afternoon. It's raining today. I know we need rain, but I don't like it. I stay outside. I don't like to come in the house. But I can catch up on doing some pottery, I guess. That's what I've been doing this morning. Okay, I've been thinking. I looked into Andrew Hilt's background. You know, he has a YouTube channel. If you don't want to be traumatized, don't go to it, but he has admitted that from 2014 to 2019, he was a sex worker. Doug on No Thanks offered him $300 to come on panel, and he said he was worth a lot more than that. There ain't enough money on this planet to pay me. I can't believe there's a market for that. But apparently, from what he says, you know, he's expensive. So, he's also admittedly bisexual. Okay, how did he meet Jose? Well, Jose, from what we know, goes from homeless to people's couches, from homeless to people's couches. How would he meet him? And apparently, even though Candace and Allie, who don't agree on anything, both agree that he was bisexual, he claims he's not, which I don't believe. I think he knew that it wouldn't be a popular thing for the Summerwells group, per se, and so, because he was targeting a specific segment of them, and so he just said he wasn't. I think he sold a character that doesn't exist. But anyway, could they have met because they were co-workers? Maybe employee, employer, maybe customer. So, who were these other 14 people that came down? Apparently some children. Now, if you are just flying by the seat of your pants in a Penski van, wouldn't you leave your wife and your kids at home until you get settled or something? You know, I try to think with common sense, and I have to remember that, you know, all people don't do that. I'm highly suspicious. Because what if, you know, after Jose left, he was mad. He was probably pretty mad that he got kicked out. And he probably needed money. Maybe Andrew did too. Could they come up with a plan? Jose lived there for, he says, 6 months. The facts say 1 month, 3 days. This is only speculation because that's really all we can do. The facts are he was a sex worker. The facts are they came from New York in a Penske van. There was no hotels that weekend because it was a race weekend. Jose ended up staying, and the rest of them went back. There's not, you know, I tried to look into Jose's background, but do you know how many Jose Romans there are in the United States? I would need his birthday or his middle name or something. I think maybe, probably not even his real birth-given name. It seems to be a name, possibly, you know, people that come into this country use. I don't know that for a fact, but there certainly can't be that many people naming their kids Jose with the last name Roman. I also tried to look into Andrew Hilt's background. I don't know. I got the age right in the first and last name, but it just didn't seem to fit him. I'll have to look into that further. But he's not someone you would want to be the father of your son. I also heard that the phone was not thrown into the ocean. The phone was sent to Andrew Hilt's brother, and Andrew Hilt's brother destroyed it. Now, doesn't that seem peculiar? If you just want to destroy a phone, why pay the cost of shipping when you're already homeless and send it to that person? Why not destroy it yourself? What was on that phone? Candace still had the number, so I hope to God that the TBI or FBI can extract some data off that. You know, I just have to... When there's weirdos, a bunch of weirdos, there's something weird going on. I don't know what it is, but there is something going on. I still say birds of a feather. Either, you know, Candace fell asleep, Candace wasn't watching, she got outside and some predator just happened by, like Shurfy Jr., or it was planned by someone who either hated Candace and Dawn and wanted to hurt them, or thought that they could make a profit. I don't believe it was an accident. You know, when your kids live in the country, they're tough. They know, they get smart. They know how to stay out of danger. Maybe she did wander around, but, you know, I think even her brothers would have taught her what to do and what not to do. My kids, oh my goodness, I had 3 boys like 18 months apart. Oh, they still talk about them to this day. They were rough. They were rough. But we lived in the country, and they just got to go outside and play. Now, this is back in the 80s, and, you know, things were different. And I didn't just throw them out like my parents did me and say, come back when the street lights came on. But, you know, that was different, too. But, you know, when you have 3, it's like a gang. And gangs are always up to some kind of trouble. But they were cute. And I wouldn't have traded that for the world. And they still are cute. One is single. Just saying. 31. Has a job. Just saying. All right. I think I lost a subscriber, so I think I need 51 again. Sometimes I get a little snarky. And I don't mean to be, because you know I preach kind. But I just get so frustrated, because people just, they know what they're saying is ridiculous. Why are they insulting our intelligence with it? It's just ridiculous. There's just no other way to put it. Even, you know, now that he's been exposed as a liar, they're still trying to cover for him. Well, you know, he was a fisherman, and maybe, ooh, did you see that lightning? Maybe he just dropped his phone in the ocean on accident. He might have been a fisherman, but he wouldn't have paid one. Or he'd have had his own place. Ooh, thunder. So I apologize if I've offended anybody for being snarky. Sometimes I have a tendency to be a smart mouth. But, I could tell my kids about my YouTube channel. Nobody in my family knows I have one. And this is why. How do you explain these videos? If you have not followed true crime or Summer Wells, they make no sense to normal people. And they might, you know, worry about me, maybe, you know, put me in a home or something. So I haven't told any of my family that I have a YouTube channel. So I was thinking about telling my youngest son. Because me and him are the closest out of all 3 of my sons. And he's got 50 friends that would subscribe. But he's loose lips. And those sink ships, so I don't know. All right, y'all have a good day.